Alright, so now here we are going down the strip one more time. It has been a wild ride of a vacation. A lot of stuff that we planned and tried to do just didn't end up happening for one reason or another. We tried to make, nighttime drives down the strip and were stopped by riot police. So we didn't really get a full nighttime strip experience. We had to turn around like a quarter of the way through the strip. We tried yesterday just doing a daytime tour, but had to cut that one short too because we spent too much time looking for a Chick-fil-A for lunch that we just didn't have time. We needed to make it back to the pool in time for the next session. Oh yeah, there's a golf course over there, driving range. I know there's quite a few golf courses in Vegas. But yeah, so it's just been crazy. Hopefully today we'll make it all the way to the end of the strip and get to see everything, and then hopefully get to document it. So that's why I could kind of continue what I was talking about in the previous video, just kind of doing a review of the hotel. Like I said, we were staying at the Cancun resort. I actually got a good deal through my work for it. So it wasn't expensive, we didn't pay a lot for it, but there were some things wrong with it. Overall, it was a good resort. It was a nice hotel, the room was nice, the tub was nice, the pool was nice. The only complaints I would have would be a little bit on the service. When we came in the first day, our stove wasn't working and we were trying to cook breakfast, and we had to wait an hour for them to send somebody up just to get it back on and going. So that was kind of an inconvenience on the first day. But what really bothered me is not once did we get housekeeping service. Nobody was emptying our trash, and it was starting to pile up. We went through all the complimentary coffees and stuff the first morning, and then they were supposed to refill it, but again, we didn't get any housekeeping or anything like that. No fresh towels, they weren't. So we didn't get any of that. So that was really just the only complaint I would have, was just the service wasn't great. The interactions we had with the front desk and the other crew and stuff working the pool, the lifeguards, all that was good. They were all nice. No issues there. Just we didn't get housekeeping. Not a huge deal, but when we were there for 3 nights and we were cooking our own meals and the trash was starting to pile up and there was nowhere for us to empty it at, that was just the only complaint. But all in all, it was a decent resort, especially for what we paid for it. I would probably recommend it. We would probably stay here again. We've already been talking about, making another trip at some point back over here. So we would stay at this hotel again. Alright, so now we're starting to enter the strip proper here again. Just past Mandalay Bay, and then we've got I forget what this one's called, the Luxor, and then Excalibur, MGM Grand over there, and then New York's coming up here on the left too, and then Tropicana. Seems like this is always as far as we make it. We've barely been any further than this, it seems like. Every time we try, we end up getting stopped or turned around or redirected, or turning down other streets looking for a Chick-fil-A. So we're going to take one last drive down, hopefully all the way to the end of the strip, and then we are going to head south for home and go back to Southern California. So it has been fairly hotter here than it is back home. I haven't noticed it a whole lot because I've kept the hotel room pretty cool, and then when we were outside it was in the pool or in an air-conditioned car. So I haven't really been out in the heat a whole lot. The only time we really noticed it was when we were in line for the pool yesterday, and we were waiting I don't know, maybe 20 minutes while they were resetting and getting the next session in, and it was hot. So right now it is 10:54 a.m. It is already up over 100 degrees. Yesterday I believe it got over I think it was 110 when we were driving around in the afternoon looking for Chick-fil-A. So it didn't feel like it because my car was nice and air conditioned. And like I said, we had the hotel room pretty cool. The AC worked great in the room. And then, when we were in the pool, we weren't hot. So we didn't notice it a whole lot, but it's definitely hotter here than it is back home. Alright. stopped by riot police or on a search for Chick-fil-A. And that castle part right there looks pretty cool. I just like looking at everything. Up there is the big golden lion that we have for some reason named Sam. So weird too, like they just have like random things outside of like places here. Like there's just a big giant gold lion there and I don't know why. Or like what hotel it represents. Maybe the MGM Grand, I guess. Yesterday we saw the roller coaster going. I'm trying to see if it's going again. I don't see anything, any trains coming through yet. It feels like nobody's coming, but these red lights take forever. Like it takes an hour just to get down the strip and back. So yeah, we didn't make it much further than this the first night. Like I said, the riot police were stopping us. And then we didn't really try to go out again the second night because, or the third night I should say, really. The first night we didn't do anything. We just got in and checked in. But the last night, we didn't really try to go out just because we had heard there was going to be more protests and stuff, and we were hearing sirens all night. So we were like, yeah, we don't really want to even try to go out there if there's stuff going on again. So many like just random things down the main part of the strip that you wouldn't expect to be here, like a travel lodge or this Target that's coming up. I see police, but I think we're still going through. Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of like police activity and stuff since we've been here. Every time I go out, like I'm being passed constantly by cop cars with their sirens on, flying down the strip, and there seems to be a lot of stuff going on. And here's the Paris Hotel, the Eiffel Tower, and there's the Bellagio to our left. That's supposed to be one of the nicer ones too. It's got that big courtyard with the fountains and stuff right there. And there's Caesar's Palace right over there on the left too. I want to say I've like been in the lobby, I think, one of the times we came before, but we've never actually like stayed there. I think we like walked through it once. Yeah, if we were going to come back and we weren't going to stay at Cancun again, we were going to stay somewhere down here that's like on the strip, I would probably try for like Caesar's Palace or the Bellagio or New York. New York looked like a pretty cool hotel too. There's Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen restaurant. Tried to eat there. Is it part of Caesar's Palace or is it just next to it? I like how cool Caesar's Palace looks. I think that one's a really good themed hotel. And Treasure Island is straight ahead of us. Stayed there once when I was a kid. And they do this pirate show down out front. Now we noticed it yesterday, all the set work and stuff is still there. Like they have like the waterfall and the boats and stuff. No, that's not it. But I don't know if they're still doing the show because of the whole like COVID thing. Oh, this is the courtyard for like the Mirage. It's got like all these fountains and stuff. Right? Oh yeah, Treasure Island's right here. That show was on like the other side. Yeah, we stayed there once, and I'm pretty sure we were like all the way on like the top floor. And then there's the Venetian Hotel on the right. I don't. Oh, there it is. I see the lobby for it. I didn't see the tower. It's back up in there. These hotels are all like massive and like elaborate, but they're also all like crammed right on top of each other. Like they just like run into each other. Yeah, see that tower straight ahead of us? Yeah. That's the Stratosphere Tower. So there's a restaurant up atop of there that revolves. But at the very top, there's also a roller coaster. And then you see that little tall tower on top of it? It's a drop, like kind of like, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy or the one in Knott's Berry Farm. So would you guys want to go up on that? Yeah. Go on the little roller coaster and the little drop all the way up there? People here are like worse drivers than in California. Like so many people are trying to cut over in front of people at the last second, and now they're holding everybody else up because this guy is like completely sideways trying to get over. So right here is where they do the pirate show at Treasure Island. So they have the ships and stuff still out there. It looks like the sets and all that are there, but I don't know if they're actually doing it. And there's some kind of Avengers thing right there too. It's supposed to be cool. Where, like you can see stuff from the movies and like Iron Man suits, but it was like $60 a person. And there's the Trump Hotel over there. Also been a lot of road work going on in Vegas. Like every street we turn down, there is lanes closing and you're being rerouted to detours. So it's been a pain trying to get around. Google Maps has been like sending me everywhere, which is why it was quite a hunt yesterday to try to find a Chick-fil-A. Looks like they're building stuff over here too. That's got to be a new hotel. Over here on the left.
Kind of small for a hotel. Maybe a shop.
No, the big red one.
Oh, I thought you meant the little thing in front of it.
No, I think that's part of it though. But the red building in the back, I think, is under construction too. And I think that's the hotel. We have dollar stores in California. They have $10 stores apparently. They have a $10 store. Just shows you how much more expensive everything in Vegas is. We got dollar stores, they got $10 stores. Yeah, see this big red one too is a part of it and it's under construction. Look, you can see this work going on up there. They have a crane all the way up at the top. Or it's either really tall or it's like up there. It looks like it's like parked up there. Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a constructionite. A lot of people waiting in line right here for something. I can't see what it is. El Gordo, Tacos El Gordo.
Apparently they're amazing tacos.
Apparently they're amazing tacos. People are lined up at 11 in the morning for Tacos El Gordo. Maybe it's like a Gordon Ramsay taco. And then here's Circus. I stayed there too. Probably the scariest hotel in Vegas. Like, look at the sign. Even like the sign looks like it would be a creepy hotel. Like the sign looks like something straight out of Stephen King. That sign in no way looks inviting. Yeah, we stayed here once, and it's got like, I know they have like a circus that you can go see that we didn't, but they also have like an amusement park with like rides and roller coasters and stuff. A lot of the streets in Vegas too are named after famous people. I think that's kind of cool. This is Elvis Presley Boulevard, the one that Circus is on. Here's the Sahara. And we are coming up right here on the Stratosphere. I don't see the roller coaster tracks up there anymore. I wonder if they took that down. So it used to be called the Stratosphere. Now I guess they just call it the Strat. And I think it's pretty much the end of the strip. I would try to make a U-turn, do one more drive down the other way, and then head for the freeway. And that will be the end of our Vegas adventure. Let's see if we can get anything else we want to get going down the other way.